Zelensky heads to Sweden as Ukraine touts drone expertise honed in war with Russia. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is visiting Stockholm for talks with Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson on defense cooperation KYV. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky was in Sweden on Thursday for talks with Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson on bilateral defense cooperation, the Ukrainian leader and the Swedish government said. The two countries are preparing a major defense package and working on a deal to provide Gripen fighter jets to Ukraine, Zelensky said on social media. The Ukrainian leader has sought to deepen defense cooperation with other countries by offering the drone expertise his country has built up over more than 4 years fighting against Russia's invasion. Zelensky says Ukrainian specialists have helped countries in the Middle East, specifically the Gulf Arab region, strengthen their air defenses amid the Iran war. They have helped at American military bases in the Mideast as well, he says. Ukraine has also entered into joint drone production agreements with countries in the European Union, which fears that Russian President Vladimir Putin has military ambitions beyond Ukraine. Ukrainian drones that patrol the 1,250-kilometer (78). North Korea, new report sheds light on chemical weapons. A new report released last week has revealed clues on North Korea's chemical weapons program by combining information on more than 30,000 patents and journal articles. The report published on the 38 North website was based on research carried out under Project Anthracite, a multi-year effort led by the Royal United Services Institute, RUSI, security think tank in London to use open-source materials to produce a networked overview of North Korea's chemical weapons potential. The report points out that industrial facilities, universities and government-run research institutions have the equipment and access to adequate feedstocks to produce a number of chemical weapons agents. Although the report emphasizes that it does not prove production of chemical weapons in North Korea, it does add to the existing intelligence by providing a feasibility baseline and identifies indicators worth monitoring. Taken together, the most striking insight from this analysis is not the presence of any single smoking gun, but the convergence of multiple, discrete indicators that point towards embedded industrial capability, the report says. That the assessment tallies convincingly with other Rep. U.S.-Iran trade blame over fire exchanges. Iran and the U.S. took part in tit-for-tat clashes this Thursday. Tehran said it fired on a U.S. Army base in the region, while the U.S. reports striking the Bandar Abbas port in Iran. Later on Thursday, Axios reported that the U.S. and Iran had reached agreement on a memorandum of understanding to extend their ceasefire for 60 days. But President Donald Trump has yet to approve it. In an attempt to speed up the negotiations, Pakistan's Foreign Minister, Mohammad Ishaq Dar, will fly to Washington